to Golf Life. We're indoors at our Golf Life Center here in Colorado, and 25 years ago this month, we decided to rebrand our travel series into a lifestyle series, and we called it Golf Life. And after 250 episodes and countless features, we want to take a moment to celebrate the people, places, and experiences that we brought to you. Now, travel's been a big part of what we've done, and we've been all over the country at great courses and resorts. So let's take a look back at some of the great places, starting in Carlsbad, California.
So Carlsbad is located strategically between San Diego International Airport and Los Angeles International Airport. So you can fly into either and be here within about 90 minutes in beautiful Carlsbad. Carlsbad Village is really charming and really wonderful, walkable location, lots of outdoor dining and bars, and a good mix of locals and visitors enjoying the outdoor lifestyle. Carlsbad Village is really eclectic. It has some great larger businesses that have been around for 20 and 30 years, but we're also seeing some fresh new businesses coming in. Families love Legoland, of course. That's what many people associate with Carlsbad, but also just being a really safe and easily accessible destination. So there's 4 golf courses in Carlsbad. Rancho Carlsbad is a great beginner course to get your feet wet. We're here at the Crossings. There's also 2 courses at Omni La Costa and of course Park Hyatt Aviara. Omni La Costa is a sprawling resort with multiple pools, 2 golf courses, 600 rooms, multiple restaurants, and a full-service spa. Park Hyatt Aviara sits kind of ahead of the hill, really overlooking all of the community of Carlsbad Aviara, the ocean views, and the Bataquitos Lagoon. The Crossings was actually designed with the natural topography in mind. So we're sitting up here on this hill overlooking the open space, the trails, and the beautiful ocean views. Visit Carlsbad can help you plan your trip, whether you're a meeting or conference planner, a bride planning a wedding, or just a family looking for an opportunity to make some special memories. So you can learn more at visitcarlsbad.com.
Hey, let's take a quick trip over to Arizona and look back at a feature on the Camelback Golf Club from the JW Marriott Camelback Resort.
Golf Life embarks on an adventure to Arizona, to a place where time stands still. The JW Marriott Scottsdale Camelback Inn Resort and Spa is a crown jewel in the Marriott collection. Just 3 miles down the road from the resort sits the Camelback Golf Club, featuring 2 distinct golf courses, Padre and the magnificent Ambiente course. Let's take a closer look at this quintessential Arizona golf resort experience.
You know, this resort is so unique because it is a true Arizona resort. It fits this destination. You couldn't pick Camelback Inn up and put it in San Diego or another destination somewhere, Orlando or somewhere else. It was truly built for this destination. It's a very historic inn. It's a very historic resort. It's been here since 1936, so there's a lot of culture. There's a lot of history that comes along with this resort. It's also very spread out, over 125 acres, so we have beautiful gardens, beautiful views of the mountains, and as you said, we do have this great setting between Mummy Mountain and Camelback Mountain. You just can't find that anywhere else. Both of our courses really aren't typical desert courses, which is great. You know, obviously the Ambiente course with the native grasses, that's very different, and then Padre is more of a parkland course. It's a course where you're probably not going to lose a lot of balls. There is some water, but for the most part, it's a lot of grass and trees. You're going to be able to find your ball. It's a fair course. From a resort experience, you know, Ambiente is going to be a little bit of a tougher course for you. Padre is what we would recommend if you just want to have a very leisurely, casual round of golf.
Being in the desert, you're accustomed to seeing a lot of rugged terrain. Here you see a lot of grass. It's a softer look to the eyes, you know, seeing a lot of water and a lot of trees, a lot of grass. And just the rolling fairways you're just not used to.
One area that we enhanced during this repositioning that we did over the last 7 years, and adding that experiential area in the backyard, if you will. Live entertainment every night. We have 2 bars that are attached to that area, pocket doors that open up all around there, so you get that great indoor-outdoor feel. Fire pits and water features. It's just it's kind of the hub of the resort. Such a beautiful spa. The spa sits in kind of the highest elevation of the property. So you have the same views of Camelback Mountain, and the spa pool faces out towards the west. So the sun sets in the evening with those beautiful orange sunsets, and the colors are just spectacular. The one thing about Camelback Inn, it always has had wonderful service, a great staff, great views here of Camelback Mountain and Mummy Mountain. We sit in a wonderful location. So that was always what Camelback had going for it.
It's time to hit Las Vegas.
Golf Life recently visited Vegas to take you out on 2 of the most scenic and diverse tracks. Up first, we visit a course with views of Vegas Valley that are unmatched. The magnificent Revere Golf Club in Henderson, Nevada.
Vegas golf is back. That's kind of what I want people to know. Vegas is a very affordable place to play golf and probably has one of, if not some of the best golf courses in the country. The Revere Golf Club is located in Henderson. It's kind of centered in an upscale Anthem community, minutes from the Strip. The golf course is 36 holes. We have the Lexington and the Concord golf courses. Each golf course is unique in its own way. The Lexington, which is the flagship of the two, is kind of drugged through the canyons. The fairways dive down through the canyons, and it's obviously undulated greens, skill shots needed on just about every hole. Where the Concord is kind of a little more of an easier golf course. We like to say it's a little more fair, gives you more room for missed hits. So again, I'm welcoming you to Revere. Come out and play our golf course. Book a tee time on the web. For large groups, feel free to call our Director of Sales, Tom Badley, or myself. Looking forward to having you out here.
When we return, we'll look back at some of the cool off-course golf spots we have visited.
Wouldn't you love to walk the course free from a bag, enjoying your time playing golf? Free yourself with the power of Bat Caddy, the electric golf caddy. Did you know people who walk with an electric golf caddy perform at a higher level, play better, and are more focused? Medical studies prove it. Visit batcaddy.com and learn the complete benefits. You'll play the game as it was meant to be enjoyed. So get active, get walking, and get yourself a Bat Caddy at batcaddy.com.
Welcome back to Golf Life. Hey, today we're celebrating 25 seasons of checking out all kinds of great stuff for your golf lifestyle. Now, there are locations off the course where you can enjoy the game. Here's one that we enjoyed in New York City. It's called Chelsea Piers. We are in an amazing place. It is Chelsea Piers. Marjorie Jones, what a great place to teach people the game of golf in the city, no less.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is. I decided I'd work here when I saw the place, because as you look around, you'll see it's very amazing. We're right on the water and beautiful views, and the people that come here make it just so fascinating.
Oh,
because we have people from all around the world that come, including anybody that works here comes to the city. We have, young people, huge camp. We have students, we have, executives that come in, actors. I mean, it's always really amazing who comes in here. And, I get to work with them and help teach them the game of golf, which I love. So
well, and that's really the amazing thing. It is such a draw. I mean, it's magnetic. You're really a great entry point into the game, or a maintenance for the game for everyone.
I mean, I'm right here. I'm in the city. So, I mean, if you're a regular golfer that plays outside the city, you don't always get out all the time.
Describe your facility and how you use it, and your instructing staff as well.
Well, every now and then, you have people hitting shots, tell them certain things, and they're having a little trouble maybe understanding what you want them to do. So we might bring them inside, and we have all kinds of video equipment where we take their video and we can compare it to other people or not. It depends how you want to use it.
Well, and it's got to be phenomenal that you can actually get them on video, get some visuals in their head, see some data to work with, and then see ball flight and have targets and use targets here at Chelsea Piers.
Yeah, it's a beautiful setting. We're right on this marina, and there's targets on the course. I use targets everywhere, just like when you play golf.
You come to New York, you want to find out more. How do you find out more about coming to Chelsea Piers?
Well, you can go on the website, chelseapiers.com. You can call us. The website has a lot of information about the schools, about the facility. This is not just a golf facility, it's a massive facility. I mean, we have hockey rinks, we have bowling alleys, we have an amazing gym and rock climbing walls.
It's a place to come. You can take a helicopter in. We can hear the helicopters.
It's got all kinds of stuff here, but the driving range is very unique. It's the only place in Manhattan where you can see your ball flight out in the field.
And when you think of locations to hang out and hit a golf ball, where certainly Topgolf would have to come to the top of the list. Our co-hosts Colton Little and Alyssa Kesar visited Golf El Segundo. Let's check it out.
I think it's important that we get a little warm-up in before we go tackle the par 3. How about a game?
Absolutely. We're going to play the first hole at St. Andrews. May the best host win.
I'll go first since I'm playing from the back tees.
Okay. Almost in the middle. Bogey.
Ooh, bogey.
Oh, he's got it.
Go.
Oh, you
Par! I did get a par.
Oh, good par. You got me.
I got a par. I think this is a really good warm-up. Now I think we should take it out to the par 3 here at the Lakes and win your money back, maybe.
Let's do it. Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
All right, let's do this thing.
Hole number 1.
Hot start. Well, that looks good.
That looks good. Oh! She wins it. Alyssa, while we wait on the number 7 tee, you know, this is a really cool atmosphere, right? You can, you know, play indoors and then come outside and play outdoors. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think that Topgolf has done a really good job of catering to a very large audience. The crowd that's wanting to start to learn golf in the fun social setting, have some drinks, have some food, be with friends, and then you have this par 3 course, and that's one of my suggestions to people who are starting out. Start on a course like this. It's easier to get around. You get work on short game, as we know, is so important to the larger game on the bigger courses. And I just think that they've nailed it when it comes to involving more people in golf and growing the game.
Well, you're up by 1 with 3 more to play. Let's see if I can catch up.
Okay, let's do it.
So you know what I really love about this is the lights, right? Sun goes down, you can have a really good time with your friends under the lights playing golf.
Oh yeah. It's a battle of the birdie.
This is gonna be fun.
Down to the wire.
Oh, you got hit, Alyssa. Oh, man.
There it is. Oh, left the door open. You slammed it shut on me.
Alyssa.
Good match, good comeback. 2 birdies. That was so good.
That was awesome. Where can people, I mean, topgolf.com. I think you should go check it out.
Yeah.
If you're in the El Segundo area, come out here.
Absolutely. This is a great place to have a good time, get somebody involved in the game of golf, or come out here and work on your short game.
Let's do another round.
Up next, we go inside for some golf lessons for you from top golf teachers.
Golf Life is making the turn to the back 9 in a moment.
For the past 25 years, Golf Life has really tried to bring the top instruction from top teachers. And so let's take you indoors, seeing as the season's a little colder. Let's go inside with some of the top teachers we've worked with in the past.
What I like to see is I see this athletic guy doing golf, but what I really want to see is an athletic golfer. So this is what I want to show you. You know, going back doesn't look so bad. You know, that's pretty good. But when you come through, that's a problem. So when it collapses, that causes you issues. And you know why you do that?
Keep my hands inside the baseball, maybe, pull in.
Yeah, you're batting.
Yeah.
You know, golf, it's not batting.
Yeah.
It's throwing.
Yeah.
All right? So when you bat, you got a heavy bat, ball coming at you at high speed. All they have to do is connect.
Yep. Yeah.
And you're good.
Yep.
And throwing the ball is dead. So what do you have to do? You got to step into it. You know, you've got to create the energy. In golf, it's the same way. Okay, so what I want you to do, we're going to use the medicine ball. And you're not allowed to think a whole lot. We're just playing, okay? So I want you to pretend like it's super heavy. It's not. And we're just going to throw it into the trampoline. And when you throw it in the trampoline, I want you to just go ahead and throw it and just catch it. I want you, the whole front of you, to face where you're going. Throw it, catch it, and let me just see if you can do that. Good, do it again. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to throw it, catch it, go right in the backswing, throw it, catch it, just keep going back and forth and see how you do with that. That's it. Good. So you notice what your arms are doing? Everybody, all the energy is going out toward the target. You want to do that in your golf swing too. So if I gave you your golf club, what I'd want you to do is I'd want you to just take a little baby half swing and look where you're finished, okay? Just a half swing, just like you're doing that medicine ball. Now, where's it going? It's going over here, isn't it? It's not going towards your target.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
It is interesting.
So what you're just doing is you'd be throwing the medicine ball that way. Mm-hmm. In your golf game, that's either going to be a pull or a slice.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Exactly, exactly. So let's see if you can get yourself to go more toward the target. There you go.
Just kind of like that.
Yep. There you go. That's your move. So what I'd want you to do is we go out on the field. You're going to do some practice hits to start doing these little half shots. Mm-hmm. If you finish with your club pointed out to the target and the front of you is pointed there, the ball ought to go there. But if you happen to notice your arms are over here and your belt is over there, we got a problem. And that's going to add either some curve to it or you're going to pull it.
Here's another indoor golf drill you can do from top teacher Michael Breed.
This drill is, I'm telling you, my favorite because it solves so many different problems. So I videotaped a swing, and what I want you to pay attention to here is where this ball position is. Now, this ball position is clearly outside of my lead foot. And the reason for that is that I'm trying to invite a forward movement of the body, a carrying of the angle between the arm and the club shaft, a maintaining of that angle and incorporating that or marrying that with a body rotation. And so what happens when you do this drill is in order for you to hit the ball solidly, you got to do so many things properly. And what it does too is it gets your body weight forward towards the target so that you finish in a nice balanced position. So we'll take this up to the top of the swing. There's the back of my head at the top of the swing. Now, and I'm going to draw a line right up on the top here, okay? Now watch what happens when this moves forward. The body is going forward and down. So many of you are coming out of the shot. So many of you are losing that spine angle. You're coming into the ball. The hips are working underneath the shoulders. This will take care of that for you. This is one of the reasons why I love this drill. Now watch how I continue to drop down. You can see the lead shoulder is low and now moving around. See how it's moving around there? So the body is opening. I'm still getting the head to drop down. Look at how much I've moved forward and down. One of the really important parts of being a great iron player is not hanging back, but actually going forward and down. So now I come into this shot. Look at the angle retention between the forearm and the club shaft. Hands are now outside or almost outside of the shoulder and the thigh. This would be typically a 6-iron is going to be just slightly forward of center. Look at how much shaft lean that I'm going to have in that shaft right there. Look at that. That's an inordinate amount of shaft lean. Now, obviously, we don't want that much, but for those of you that are getting rid of that energy too soon, this is a wonderful drill for that. Now, at the strike, the shaft of the golf club is outside of the hip. The body has moved forward. So here's where I am. I'm just going to draw a line there and there. That's where I am at impact. Here's where I am at the top of the swing. So the head is now forward and down. I'm telling you, this one here is going to improve your game.
Up next on Golf Life, you'll see some great golf photography from Robert Beck.
Golfers are raving about the Bat Caddy electric push cart.
I used to carry my bag on my back, but after using the Bat Caddy, I'll never go back.
The Bat Caddy is not only easy to use, but incredibly efficient, giving you more time to focus on your game.
The Bat Caddy is a game changer. It has plenty of power to handle any course and makes my rounds more enjoyable. I highly recommend it.
Golfers everywhere are discovering the benefits of using the Bat Caddy electric push cart. Get yours today and experience the difference for yourself. Visit batcaddy.com for more information.
It's the people we've met over the past 25 years that we feel has made golf life enjoyable. One of the more entertaining stories that we've covered is an interview with award-winning golf photographer Robert Beck.
In the mid-'80s, I had gotten into photography. I was shooting a lot of surf photography and became a staffer at Surfer Magazine probably in '84, somewhere like that. And I was there for about 5 or 6 years. And by '86, I went over and shot an Ironman triathlon. One of the pictures that I took ended up being the table of contents for Sports Illustrated. Life magazine picked it as one of their pictures of the decade. And that was my kickstart for working for Sports Illustrated. The magazine started this Golf Plus project. and they needed to cover about 48 weeks of golf a year as opposed to usually just covering the majors. And then about 2 years after Golf Plus started, this guy named Tiger Woods shows up, and all of a sudden golf was the most popular sport on earth. And it really picked up. It was really exciting because every tournament that he was in was, 8 billion people there yelling and screaming, and it was just a rock star on the golf course every day. But it was just a great time. It was a lot of fun. This was Tiger's first pro tournament in '92, I think it was. He was an amateur, but obviously he's a little bit smaller and a little bit skinnier than he is now. But yeah, that was his very first pro tournament. And even then, people knew the buzz about Tiger Woods. Tiger he's a personality. You can shoot him doing almost anything, and A, people are going to know who it is, and B, the fact that it is Tiger. Before Tiger, nobody did this. Very rarely did they go bananas like Tiger does. This is a typical shot that works because it's Tiger. Maybe you could do it with Nicklaus or Palmer in those days, but I don't really know anybody else. But Tiger just had that swing. This is a silhouette, but it's him. So you could silhouette him and make it all part of the package, and it makes a better picture. I mean, this was unusual because I'm not a soccer person. There are a lot of people who have this picture, who have this moment. We were lucky enough to have it from this spot. It's at the Rose Bowl. I grew up near the Rose Bowl, and I always like going up there. It's like going home, very familiar. I was lucky enough to be shooting for Sports Illustrated, and when they ran it as a cover photo, I mean, one of the great things is there's no other blurbs on the photo. It's just the word yes. It's just really clean, and it's really iconic. The joy was kind of just personal. I knew I had a good picture. I didn't know how good, and I didn't know the impact it would have on other people. And I really didn't realize that till, I don't know, it was 5, 6, 7 years later. And I saw Brandy, and I thought, I should introduce myself. I've never met her. She was talking to somebody else, and when she was done, she looked at me and she said, "Hi, how can I help you?" And I said, "My name's Robert Beck. I took that picture that was the cover of Sports Illustrated." And she jumped on me. She jumped on my arms and wrapped her legs around me, and she was screaming and crying almost. But, she finally gains control and hops down, and she says, "You don't understand what that meant to our team and to hundreds of thousands of girls, not just in the United States, but around the world, that now they could be seen as athletes. They could be seen on the cover of Sports Illustrated." It completely changed what that image meant to me. And socially, I came to understand how important that picture really was. I think the bottom line is, when you talk about iconic images, there aren't a lot of them. And to have one, it's an honor. There's luck involved, but it's something that I can put in my back pocket that no one can take away from me.
Thanks for watching Golf Life. Make sure you visit golflife.com to gain access to free golf videos and follow us on social media for daily golf content. We'll see you next time.